What's up, good people? It's Larry Jones. Welcome to Stock Up. Hey, if you do not like a roller coaster ride, sell all your Bitcoin and all your crypto right now while it's up. So I know I'm talking to probably 2/3 of everybody that's watching this video that is new to the stock market and definitely new to Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. This is something we have to stop doing. I want to get your attention. I have an interview that I want to play that you must listen to because it's going to help you make money. The stock market and cryptocurrencies have cycles. These cycles are like a rolling wheel. They just go over and over and over and over. Once you realize that this is a cycle, it helps you have an entry plan where you're going to purchase at, but more importantly, have an exit plan. You should never invest in any crypto or any equity without a exit plan, all right? And so what's happening to the stock market also happens to Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. There's cycles, right? In the stock, it goes a bull market, a bubble market, a bust, and then a bear market, right? But what I'm telling a lot of you guys right now, if you're watching this, Bitcoin has ran back up after it sold off a couple of days ago. It went extremely low. Now we're running back up close to, soon we'll be to back to all-time highs. So for those of you that made the mistake and bought it up high and then panic sold when it got low and then you got back in, now you're back up. You should sell yours right now. That's what I'm going to tell you. No one else is going to talk to you like this. Sell it right now while it's up. Because what happens is you have FOMO, you chase it up, then it falls down, and then you buy it. No, you don't buy it down here, and that's when you should be buying it, when it's red. So most of us do it the opposite way. That's why Wall Street calls retail investors money dumb money. And you are a retail investor. So we're not going to be dumb money. Remember, I got hashtag dumb money woke. That's what we are. We're woke. Listen to this 2-minute video and we'll talk after that.
Are you bullish or bearish?
Well, in the short term, I'm really bearish. And in the long term, I'm really bullish. But as you will see, if you look at the Bitcoin, their chart for the last decade,
Okay.
it goes boom, bubble, bust, boom, bubble, bust, boom, bubble, bust. And so in the short term, we are in a bust. We are in a crash. And it's going to go way, way lower, in my opinion. And then it's going to be a crypto winter, like last time. And then bang, it's going to go through the roof again, like it did in 2017 and a few times before that. Because the thing that drives this 4-year cycle is there's something called the halvening that happens every 4 years when the miners' rewards halve. So the supply of new coins halves. So that pushes the price up. Now, when the price goes up, everybody gets FOMO and piles in and it goes through the roof. And then, trees don't grow to the sky, as they say. It comes crashing down and everyone says, oh, what a load of rubbish it is. Oh, no, I've been conned. I bought at the top. Oh, it's everyone else's fault but mine. Oh, this is rubbish. This is terrible. It's going to be worthless. And then it sits at a low for a few years. And then the halving happens again and bang, up it goes. But every time it halves, it doubles its value roughly. Mm-hmm. So next time, the next bubble is going to go to 100, 120,000, but not before going via 10 to 20,000.
Interesting. You're right. Trees don't grow to the sky. But if you look at Bitcoin's history, it looks like it's more like a beanstalk. Jack's beanstalk just keeps going all the way up through the clouds. Hasn't come back down since 2010. Yeah.
It goes to the clouds and then it collapses and then it goes higher again.
Now, for those of you that's been holding all your cryptocurrencies and you've been in it for years, you already know this game. And if I'm telling the truth to the people, help me with it, okay? But for those of you that are new to investing as a whole and new to crypto, you have a cycle. And what happens is it runs up and then and then everybody chases it up, just like regular equities, regular stock. Then it has a catalyst that causes it to fall. Bad news from China, whatever, regulations. It comes down, has these massive drops, and then people panic sell. But we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it again, good people. That's why I'm making this video. I was waiting for Bitcoin to come back just so I can shout this to the mountaintops. Let's stop doing the same thing and getting the same results, all right? Listen, this is very important. I want you to listen to another 2 minutes of this video.
This has come down from this recent high of $60-something thousand. What are you saying now for the next trough when it goes back down to its bottom? What level are you looking at here?
It's always very hard to call the top, and it's always very hard to call the bottom. And I think it's mainly about how much risk you take on. If you try to pick the bottom in the near term, you're going to be taking on a lot of risk. But in about 6 or 9 months, you're not going to be taking on much risk because this will all be over by then. So I think it will be somewhere between 20 and 10,000. But I'm more interested in what it's going to be in 6 to 9 months' time, because that will be indicative of a near bottom. And the way to look at it is not to go, oh, when it gets to the bottom, I'm going to put all my money, I'm going to sell my house, put it all into Bitcoin. Just dollar cost average it for the next 2.5 years. Because it's going to be going along that bottom at whatever it bottoms out at. It will probably halve from when you think it's the bottom. It might go a lot higher, but overall in the next couple of years, you'll get a very low average. And then when that next halving comes along, whether the market gets to make it go up early or makes it to go up late, it will then do the boom bubble again. And you've dollar cost averaged in, you won't be putting any big risk on at any one particular time. And that's the way to play it, just as you would with equities.
Boom, bubble, bust. Boom, bubble, bust. I agree 100% with this gentleman. Boom, bubble, bust. That's what crypto has been doing. Remember, when it crashed the other night, a couple of days ago, I started buying. I shared with you guys what I was buying. I shared exactly which cryptos I was buying, and it was at the bottom. When everybody else was panicking, I'm yelling from the mountaintops, this is a time to buy. People were like, the bull run is over. Winter is here. No, it's not. As a matter of fact, I just think we're halfway there. Now, anything could happen. But if you are not planning on holding this through the winter and you're up right now and you just wanted to take a quick profit and run, I suggest you sell right now and run. But just like the gentleman said, you can't time the bottom. But if you get close to the bottom, you're okay. And then if it runs up, now if it gets really, really frothy and really high, you could do some profit taking there. I would do some profit taking. I would leave some in, because what happens is if you're blessed enough to get it at the high, sell it. And then wait for the crash and then the winter, the bust, because when it goes up, that's when it forms the bubble, and then it busts. And when it bursts, it comes back down. So then you go into winter. Unlike stocks, crypto could lay dormant for a couple of years like it has been doing, right? And so what do you do then? You dollar cost average in. You start buying because it's on a bust. But what Bitcoin does is it gets higher highs every time. Boom, boom. And those falls, it keeps getting higher highs, just like you walking up the steps. And so if you're not ready to have a winner, then don't play it all the way to the end. Grab your money and run. I'm saying this to you guys that have paper hands, but those of us that have diamond hands and we see the potential of this, and we see that, hey, you know what? I could be a Bitcoin millionaire. I could be a cryptocurrency millionaire. I could be an ADA millionaire. I can be a Matic millionaire. I can be an Ethereum millionaire. For those of us that see that, then we're going to play this thing out. We're going to do some profit taking, and then we're going to wait until it has the crash, and then we're going to start dollar cost averaging back in, and then we're going to ride the wave. But I'm in it for the long haul, good people, because I know patience pays off. All right. Patience pays off. I wanted to share this with you because I think this is very important. I'm sorry I didn't want to be misleading with the title, but I wanted to shock you guys. I wanted to gut punch you and get you to see why it's at a high for those of you that can't take it and you got your bill money in there or whatever. Now it's your time to sell. So that's what I wanted to intentionally do with this video, is to just get you to see, don't do the same thing that we've been doing. We're not going to chase the bull market and then sell it at the bottom and lose the money. And then it goes back up and we chase it again. We're not going to do that. We're going to buy it when it's absolute, when it's tanked, when it has tanked. That's when we're going to buy it. And then when it gets up high, for those of you that want to sell, then you're going to sell it. Okay. All right. I just wanted to leave it right there. Hey, I forgot to ask, if you're new to this page and anything I've said has helped you, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. I'm excited. I'm sorry I was eating something, but I'm excited. Hey, this is Stock Up. We're a family. We help each other with different stock picks. And I know that you guys are going to ask me about the one coin that everybody's asking about. Yes, also get that coin too. All right. But there's a lot of money to be made in crypto and in the stock market. But I wanted to bring this to your notice while we're doing really good. It's easy to shout out everything after everything is falling. But while it's high, if you got paper hands, this ride is too much for you, go ahead and sell it. All right. But I'll tell you, for those of us that's in it for the long haul, we know that, hey, boom, bubble, bust. It's like double Dutch. You know when to get in and when to get out. All right, good people, we're going to leave it right there. Again, I will never ask you for a phone number, talk about a WhatsApp or talk about a broker. That's spam. Don't fall for it. And for those of you that want to get into crypto and you're not into crypto, I have a link below that's at Coinbase, and it's the Coinbase app. You can download it, deposit $100 and start trading right away. Okay, good people. I also have a Webull link. Soon Webull will have a bunch of cryptos that you could trade, but you can also trade, of course, a regular stock. So you'll be able to do everything in one app. All right, good people. I'm gonna leave it right there. We're gonna see you next time. All right. Live, love, laugh, and learn.